Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I did say, didn't I? I didn't get the prediction right, but I got the result right. There's no way on the face of this earth I could see Arsenal turning up. No, sorry. I couldn't see these players turning up for the North London derby. I couldn't see it. If you're going to play certain players who have shown you how they play or how they cannot play, game in and game out, what do you expect, Mikel Arteta? I give you the same analogy. You're trying to make a cake. The cake is horrible. Using the same ingredients. What's going to happen? You're going to come up with the same horrible cake. You've got to change the ingredients. You've got to change the players, Mikel Arteta. You are putting pressure on yourself. Yeah, I get it. The one main threat for us was Saka. Saka, an 18-19-year-old. Where was Lacazette? Where was Auba? Listen, before I get into this one, I'll see you on the other side of this music intro. I'm just rearing to go to rip into these players, man. Yes, welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I've just seen a terrible thing being played out, and in my dreams, the stars were aligning. It was clear as day. I could not see where Arsenal were going to eke out a result or get 1 point away from this North London. There's no way. There was no way. Anyway, before I get into it, so make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here on Cannon Fodder TV. God, dearie me, man. Where can one start? Throughout this week, I was saying Partey's not playing. He's going to be selected. If he does, it's going to be a miracle. And what happens? Well, whoever cleared him to play in North London Derby needs to be shot. I said, if he does feature, it won't be a complete half. It'll be maybe a few minutes. And what happens? He limps off just as they're attacking, and they score a goal. But not that I'm not blaming Thomas Partey. I'm not blaming Thomas Partey. Sorry, slight distraction there. But let's kind of wind it back a bit. Wind it back. So I missed the beginning, the first 5 minutes. I was making my way back from IKEA. There's a bit of a shout out for IKEA. Got stuck in a bit of traffic. Got home, rigged up the computer. Boom, 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 boom. Few minutes. I switch on to the radio because I'm trying to, get the right stream. And I hear Song has scored a wonder goal. Now I'm looking back. Once I've got rigged up, I see what happens. I think it was Kane who kind of chipped it to him. What do our players do? The closest player to Kane and Song was Xhaka and Partey. What are they doing? They're backing off. They're backing off. And to use the word or the words of Unai Emery, we want to be the protagonist. They were not the protagonist. They were in a supporting role. You cannot give these players time and space on the ball. He's got his back. Well, actually, he's facing, his goal. Limit his movement. If you're going to foul him, because it's not in a dangerous area. Anyway, so Xhaka backs off. Partey is kind of out of position. And then it's left to, who is it, Bellerin and Holding. They back off. And this is what you want from your so-called top players, your top strikers. Because Song still had a lot to do. He had a lot to do. Boom. Top right-hand corner. Top right-hand corner. So it was, how can you say it? It was a multiple of instances that the final conclusion was it was a wonderful goal, but he had a lot to do. Kane had a lot to do, but we made it easier for them. You can't give these players time and space on the ball. You're backing off. And that's not something new at Arsenal. I've seen it even when Cristiano was playing. backing off and, letting the strikers or the midfielders get into their penalty area. But at that point, Song still had a lot to do. Wonderful goal. I've got no qualms about the goal there. What I'm annoyed at is literally what led to that. You got Kane facing his goal, not facing, our goal. He's facing his own goal at the halfway line. He taps it, then we back off. You can't do that. You can't do that. And then fast forwards, Kane. Again, he had a lot to do. The lap over, the run over, the lap overlap he did there. The Song, boom, top left-hand corner. Game over. Game over against Mourinho, was been known for parking the bus. There was no way back. Laka was a different player. He reverted to type. He was like uninterested, lacking confidence. Auba couldn't get on the ball. It was just a complete mess. And let me go to the starting lineup. The starting lineup also told its story in itself. If I can find it somewhere here. This was the starting lineup. Leno in goal. Back three. Tierney, Gabriel, Rob Holding. I mean, for me, I've got no qualms with the back three. Idea, I want it to be a back four. You know what's happening now? Everyone on the Canon 4 TV WhatsApp group is just gone in overdrive. Then we've got four across the midfield. Left, we've got Saka, Xhaka, Thomas Partey. Right side, Bellerin. Then three, Auba, Laka, Willian. So let me go to the midfield. Yeah, you've got Saka, for me, who's a player we're going to burn him out. We're going to burn him out. How is it possible? This player is become our main threat every time we play a game. This guy is going to be burnt out. Period. Then the other player, I'm thinking, Mikel Arteta, again, this has to be on your doorstep. Hector Bellerin. You've got Cedric Suarez, who's bow-footed, more competent, better at crossing the ball. What more do you want on his CV? What do you not see on his CV compared to Bellerin? And then, last but not least, got Granit Xhaka, who turns slower than a number 73 bus. Doesn't play a half, doesn't play 60 minutes, he plays the whole 90 minutes plus. Where was El Neni? Now, I'm not sure whether Reece Nelson had an injury. I don't even think he was even on the bench. Didn't feature on the bench. And then the other player who got 90 minutes, Project Willian, is not working. For whatever reason, because I saw, second half, he swapped over from the right-hand wing, he went to the left-hand side. It's still not working. He can't take on the players. He can cross the ball, just about, but apart from that, he's not scoring any goals, doesn't look like a real threat. Lacazette. Where's Lacazette? He just looked uninterested. He looked like a player who'd lost his confidence. Comparing that to Thursday. Thursday was a completely different Lacazette. Having a striking goal, making runs and looking interested, look motivated. Tonight, he just reverted back to type. And then I've left the last till best, or the best till last. Aubameyang. Now, one thing I've got to say about Aubameyang, what I did kind of like, what's going on here? About Aubameyang is that he did go looking for the ball. If it wasn't like in the final third where there was literally no service, he came looking for the ball. But he had at least 2 to 3 chances. He had the header. He also had the shot where actually he could have taken Alderweireld on his right foot, but he chose to take him out on his left foot. And I think there was another opportunity. When you've got strikers, your top paid strikers who get half a chance, you expect them to put the ball in the net. The cross from Tierney, he had a lot of time, and he headed the ball over the crossbar. An absolute stinker. So the pressure is mounting even more on Mikel Arteta's shoulders. 2-0. 2-0. Couldn't register one goal against the old enemy. Them guys down the road. I could see it was going to be, a defeat for Arsenal, but I thought at least we would probably get one goal. I mean, one goal wouldn't have won it for us, but there was nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'll go back to one of my points I was saying about Thomas Partey. I was saying throughout the whole week that if he plays, it will be an absolute miracle. So they had what's the word I'm looking for? They gambled on it, and it fell flat on their face. Now he's out injured. I don't know how long he's going to be injured for. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. The players, and if we had played the players that featured in the Europa League, would they have done any worse? Really? Would they have done any worse than the guys who did last night? And so I'm going to be scratching my head thinking, do I deserve to put out a man of the match, vote or poll at the end of this? I don't think so. None of the players. None of the players. Let me go into the live chat for the first time. It's like 30 odd comments there, and I can see someone who's already blowing. The Assemble says that even Alex, I told you, England Martinelli was the match winner. You couldn't make it up. Good evening, Connor Young. He says, our number 14 wearing the captain's armband, useless, waste of shameless, lackluster performance. Is disrespectful to that legendary number. He got service today. Fact of the matter is he avoided the ball. What can I say? Between illegal throw, oh my God, I completely forgot about that. The illegal throw, Bellerin and Alba, we played the entire game 99 versus 11. It's just not good enough. Not good enough. We lost the best way possible. Really? Appalling. That's our best. Ingers, good evening. We needed Jose, but apparently he is washed up. Morons, honestly, sack fraudulent for Fraudetta now and his useless players who he keeps picking. Bellerin, xhaka, next boss to Burnley. Dear. To make matters worse, Arteta's son is the reason Son got the opportunity on the same play that we lost Partey. Yeah, but we lose as a team and we win as a team. How can this manager be backed? I don't understand. Guys, I can tell you now, the Cannon 4 TV WhatsApp group is just gone into overdrive, man. A lot of guys obviously not happy about what's happened here. Absolute shambles. No ideas, no fight, nothing. Spurs sit at the top of the table, and we are 15th. I think we're 16th, aren't we? Let that sink in. I thought we're 16th. At this rate, we'll get relegated and Spurs will win the league. What a load of rubbish. John Carl, good evening to you. We need a new manager. Just say it, Alex. Arteta. Well, nah, I'm not. I'm not going to say it. The Alba has gotten marked worse under Arteta. Bad signs, really awful situation. And he wants to be a legend. Oh, yeah. I'd rather be a Southampton. I'm not sure what you mean. Keep blaming players and not the manager. When Emery was here, it was all his fault, as said by the fans, and now it's just players' fault. What? Tapas put his out man face. There's my man face. At this rate, even West Brom will beat us. Oh, aubameyang out, guys. Oh my goodness. Good evening, Alex. Santiago. Arsenal doing the same thing, expecting different results. Won't happen. Too different to have different. Lots of change and improve, starting with the team selection. I've said it. I've said it so many times. Really? Granit Xhaka, Bellerin, Willian. I'd even say Laka, Oba. But you guys might jump down my throat. If we had played the same players who played on Thursday, would we have done any worse? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alex, Bellerin ball watched while Song took off. Colin, Bellerin threw the ball in. Foul throw. An absolute joke. Absolute joke. Monty, my brother, says hi, Alex, and hello to Canal to your family. And you know what? Where was El Neni? El Neni was on the bench. Oh, my days, man. Hey, Monty, I hope you're good. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Emery finished 5th, and people were so peed off. This guy took us down to 15th, and they say trust him. The amount of hypocrisy there is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Holden should have never played. I don't think he had that bad of a game. After that, and as well, it was like how can I say this? You know, Xhaka did he fouled Kane. I was thinking, why didn't you do that? You know, to stop him from passing the ball to Song. Don't give these players any time and space. Period. Jeannie says sack coach and half the squad. Let's work with the academy players. Okay, there you go, guys. Listen, you've been warned by the moderator, and he knows what to do. If you're using foul and vulgar language, we'll just block you. I'm not going to have that in a live chat. You know, we'll let you have your day in the sun, but keep it clean, please. Keep it clean. Otherwise, if Monty doesn't pick it up, I will block you. Okay? I know we're all frustrated and we're annoyed, but you know, keep it clean in the live chat. Otherwise, you know, again, if Monty doesn't block you or put your time out, I will definitely block you. Abby, good evening. Says, I think those long crosses into the box are not working. They weren't working. Yeah, no longer. Have Giroud type of player? I've seen the debates going about him because he scored the 4 goals in the Europa Champions League and so Orba is not good in the air. Arteta has got to change that. Abby, thank you for coming in. Nice dress there, by the way. Yeah, you're right. You know, Orba is not going to go put his header in a danger area. He's not going to header the ball. What kind of player is that, man? He's off form. You've got to drop the players. Got to drop the players, man. I've been saying this for the longest time. People don't listen to me, man. Okay, well, I've lost my point of reference. Excuse me, people. Yeah, you got to. Otherwise, we'll block you. We'll block you. Sorry. Camper Cat Media says he must be sacked. Connor Young, what go on, bro? But the rage man. Yeah, I know. But you can be rage. You can have the rage, but you don't have to use that language. You know, I get furious, but I never use that language because it's a Canal TV. Try and keep it clean, people, please. Tapas Pulis out now. Yusuf says this was rubbish. Chickens running the roost. I've said it for the longest time. I've been saying it for the longest time, Colin, man. These players, it doesn't help with Arteta doing that, choosing the same players. Both of them are culpable. Both of them. I miss Giroud. Behave yourself. Right time to sack Arteta now. Advise be prepared to play in Championship next season, Yusuf says. Disappointing. Really, really disappointing. Everything you just said was all the manager's decisions. I'm starting to think things I don't want to say. You can say it, but keep it clean, Colin. Hassan, my brother, good evening to you. Says, what do we need to compete? players who are going to fight. And a lot more than that. But first things first, doesn't make any sense if you're paying players who are not turning up, who are not going to fight. You can see it, tonight. When we were on the ball, what happened? They put so much pressure on us that they forced us back. But when they were on the ball, did we put any pressure on the ball? No, we didn't. We sat off them. And when we had like half a chance, we didn't take half the chance. When they had half a chance, they took their chances. Uh-oh. Don Arsenal, Cross and Hope FC. Cross and Hope FC. Is this what it's come to now? Imagine losing 2-0 and brings on Ketia. Should have started. Xhaka shouldn't have started. Bellerin shouldn't have started. Willian shouldn't have started. So already almost like 1/3, of men down. Nah. Mikel at the wheel. Not good enough. But isn't interested anymore. I could have said that for a long time, man. Don't understand why Cedric cannot play over Bellerin. Unknown mummy. I've said that. The guy is more competent. I trust him better and more to cross the ball than I do Bellerin. The basics. I trust Cedric to throw in the ball better than Bellerin. You telling me you've been playing in the Premier League for how many seasons and you still don't know how to throw in the ball? The 7 years and I was just saying the same thing without even seeing that. It's a disgusting performance, man. Leonard was nowhere near his line for the first game, for the first goal. For the first game? I'm not understanding what you mean. For the first goal. Listen, let me tell you something. I hope we're not going to be blaming Leonard, because for both the goals, he had no chance. Period. No chance for any of those goals there. No goalkeeper saving those shots there. What's the point of getting Nelson off on Thursday for Willian if he's not going to be on the bench? But I think, Don Arsenal, I think Nelson had an injury. I think. I need to clarify that. But the guys were saying in a WhatsApp group that they think that Nelson had an injury. That's why he didn't even feature on the bench. Nope, we're jumping down your throat. I've been saying it with you, free the children. The only other two to take the pitch with them would have been Partey and Gabriel. Yeah. What would a Miguel Aziz have brought? Emil Smith Rowe would have brought anything different from these guys? If Reece Nelson was fit, I would have played him above and beyond Willian. Period. But I'm not the coach. I'm not the manager. So what do I know? Why does Oneni not get into the team? It's really starting to vex me. xhaka is a League One player and gets ahead of him. I tell you what, your guess is as good as mine, really. Whoops. I've lost my point of reference. Osman says Arteta out. Good evening, my brother. I'm starting to have a bald head now, thanks to Arteta. I'm ahead of you. I'm already ahead of you. Mr. 999, don't even care. I'm chilling. You're chilling? Yeah, right. Yeah. Just chilling, illing. Man United are going to win the league. Glory, glory, Man United. Listen, I like Arsenal, but we are just too much better than you. Saeed, welcome to Cannon Freud TV. The channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. But of course, we've got fans. We've got Aston Villa fans. We've got Chelsea fans. So welcome. But I don't agree with your sentiments about Man United. I don't think it's going to happen. We weren't bad. It's just still a little unlucky. Stats are similar to theirs. Game against City. I can't be bothered. You can't be bothered. Okay. Well, Mr. 999, just chill, man. Just chill and just watch the show. Teams always target Bellerin and Holding, but Arteta keeps playing them. But I didn't think Holding had that bad a game. But then again, he did back off, didn't he? Yeah. So he too was also culpable. I'm a United fan, and I feel that Arsenal is no longer a top team, unfortunately, mate. So I agree with you. We've been saying since last season that Arsenal are quickly becoming a mid-table team, and that is the truth. That is the truth, Ruth. That's what it is. I'm not gonna disagree with you. And where we? I think we are now 16th position now, 16th place. The manager is too soft. Yes, he is. He's too soft and too scared to drop the players who've been failing him. Your Williams, your Lackers, your Aubers, your Shakas. Got to drop them. Your Bellerins, your Mustafis, your Kolasinacs. All these players need to be shown the door. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the January transfer window. I'll be doing that, hopefully every single day. But it'll be interesting to see what kind of activity, if any, happens in the transfer window. This wasn't a masterclass from Jose. It was a bad tactics and favoritism from Arteta. Arteta clearly out of his depth. P45. Jonathan, my friend, I hope you are. It's been a long time since you've not been in Cannon for TV. P45 incoming. Behave yourself. Behave. I need to check actually and find out what's the news with Thomas Partey. Yeah, the guys just going crazy on the Cannon for TV WhatsApp group. Just craziness. That was a joke of a performance. Need leaders and characters, and people are going to fight for the badge. We don't have that currently. Maybe 1 or 2 or maybe 3, but that's it, man. Need a leader, man. Oh, and I hope Bellerin's modelling career crashes. I thought you were just chilling, man. What's wrong with you? Man of the match was Tierney and Saka for me. When we lose like this, I find it really, really difficult to put the poll up after the show, Man of the match. That gives you the impression that we won the game. We didn't win the game. The manager is too soft and has his favourites. That is quite clear to me. I thought Aubameyang wanted to be an Arsenal legend. I miss Giroud. As I don't care if Partey was injured, he should have still made an effort for their second goal. Oh, you're harsh, man. What they were saying on the live stream I was watching, they said Partey should have just gone down rather than just running off. He should have just went down. But would that have made any difference? Because play carries on. They don't have to stop the play. It's down to the referee. If there's a head injury, then that's when the referee will say that the player goes down. The opposition don't have to stop play. No Partey is injury prone. We are cursed. For the first goal, yeah. Bad language is not my gig, Alex. It's saying something. I don't trust the board to get right if that happens. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see what happens now. I have said, I did say on the user talk, what happens if Arteta loses the North London derby? Where does he go from there? And again, I'm not advocating for Mikel Arteta to be sacked. No. We had to stick with him, unfortunately. Like with Unai Emery, people were so disrespectful to him. I said, we've got to stick with this guy. He had a 2-year contract with the option of another extension. And you know what happened there. So the like for like. Unai Emery and Mikel Arteta, I've said both of them, I don't like to see managers get sacked. I don't like it. He's on a job. He's learning the job. Managing one of the biggest clubs in the country. It comes with this. This is what it comes with. Gabriel and Tierney are the only quality players Arsenal have, and we can't win the game with our best players being left at home. I'll throw in there maybe Martinelli as well. Martinelli, we can't wait for Martinelli to come back, can we? Why are we not shooting outside the box anymore? The xhaka had a couple of chances to have a shot on goal, but rather than shooting, he preferred to pass the ball to Willian, who by then had switched from the right side to the left-hand side. I'm thinking, you were in acres of space. Have a shot on goal. Have a shot on goal. You know what Lacazette did in the Europa League? He had a shot on goal. If you don't shoot, you can't score. Abysmal. Absolutely terrible. Arsenal showed no spark deserved today. Scott Doyle, good evening to you. They showed nothing. Absolutely nothing. Aziz and Rowe will bring the fight. I would play them, and so would I. So would I. Bellingham, I would swap. Again, controversial. Drop Aubameyang, please. Please. What have we got to lose? What have we got to lose? If we play Bellingham and put Nketiah and Lacazette's role there, what have we got to lose? Play Miguel Aziz. Play Emil Smith Rowe. These guys, they're fighting to get into the first team. Fighting. Give them the opportunity. But like some of you have been saying, it seems like Arteta has his favourites. And he's not going to drop them anytime soon. Going to have to start supporting. Don't ask. I'll give you the quote of the evening so far in the live chat. Going to have to start supporting Liverpool and other teams to win. That's made me laugh. Arsenal will be relegated if we continue with Arteta. He is poor, technically. Francis, good evening to you, my friend. Dear. I've got to say thank you to each and every one of you. I've seen the numbers fluctuate between, I think, like 25 and just under 40 live viewers now. So thank you very much. For those of you who are new, make sure you subscribe to Canonfoy TV. Hit the bell notification button so you can be part of this bigger community here on Canonfoy TV. We're still making our way to 10,000. I would like us to reach 10,000 before at least Christmas. Yeah, 25th of December. So yeah, subscribe if you would like to. Yeah, guys, we've just been reviewing the game today. God, dare me. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Yeah, 2-0. 2-0. To Demlock down the road, man. God, dearie me, man. I've always said that if Arsenal are going to lose, if the team loses, at least go down fighting. And you know, one player who I saw kind of taking the fight to them was Gabriel. Gabriel in the last 5 minutes was trying to bring the ball forward, but it can't fall to just one man. It's a team sport, guys. We can't afford to have any passengers in the team. And that's what we've got. Mikel Arteta, for all his faults, he's choosing the players who should not be playing in the first team. xhaka cannot move the ball, or he cannot progress the ball quick enough and forward enough. Willian, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's time to bring something different. So now we currently, lie in 16th place. 16th place. I've got to check whether my second favourite team, Fulham, are above Arsenal. I might have to now go back and support Fulham as my first favourite team now, man. What's going on? It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Now, where was I? I've lost my point of reference now. Have I done this one already? Ten and Saka are spot on done. Only players with hunger on that field, but it's not enough, is it? Two players against 11 players. Why is Aubameyang still a captain? Fits him. So I've got no idea at all. He's not a good captain. There was a lot of pressure taken off the armband. Make Saka the captain. I don't care, but Auba is not a captain material. We've been saying it for the longest time. Take that, off him. It's only symbolic for him. He's not captain material. The energy of the Europa League Cup players and the blend of the players in the side today. We've got to try something different. David Felton, good evening to you, my friend. We've got to try something different. Drafting, or my good friend Colin would say, free the children. Play your Bellinghams. Give Nketiah more game time. Play Emil Smith Rowe, Miguel Aziz. All these players, now is their time. Arteta, if the players are not responding to you, it's time to change the personnel. It's time. They have shown you what they can and cannot do. How many more times, is it going to take for you to wake up, Mikel Arteta? Wake up. Smell the coffee. Come on. It's just not good enough. And by the way, like I said for the second time, I predicted a 3-1 win for Spurs anyway. No matter, we've got we go by the rule. Rules are there to be broken. That we don't give a prediction in the Cannon 42 WhatsApp group. We don't give a prediction until we know the 11. But I thought, nah, irrespective of the 11, I could see Spurs were going to beat us. I thought we were going to get one goal, but we didn't get anything. We didn't get anything. Couldn't register not one goal. Shutout, complete shutout, 2-0. Also, why is Willian playing and Nelson is off? Fit some sort. From what I understand, listen, it needs to be clarified. I need to clarify that. But I think what the guys have been saying in the WhatsApp group is that Nelson had an injury, which is why you didn't see him even on the bench. But it's his time, man. It's his time. Unai Emery should have never left. Well, not that he went on his own accord. He got sacked. To go back even further, Brendan Rodgers should have been Wenger's replacement. But that gets us nowhere now. You're right. Doesn't get us anywhere. Oops. Guys, I can see there's just over 100 of you who've just tuning into this post-game reaction. Thank you so very much. And if you'd be kind enough to subscribe to Cannon 42 TV so you can see all the content right across the platform here. We've got the Easy Talk, which is the flagship, show every Friday, 7:30 p.m. Or we've got an interesting one next week, Friday. Oh, my goodness. We've got a blinder. But I'm not going to give you any more information about that. I'm currently doing news segments every single day. Twice a day, and we also do some pre-recorded stuff in between that as well. And we've got every Wednesday as well, The Voice of Reason, which is my brother's segment. So there's so many reasons for you to subscribe to Cannon 42. And also, if you wanted to become a member, you can see the ticker tape. That was who remembers that sound? Yeah, sorry. So if you want to become a member on Cannon 42 TV, you can see the ticker tape gives you all the information there. You get discount on merchandise. You get behind the scenes footage that maybe a lot of you don't want to see. And yeah, so if you want to, you can always press the join button, which I believe is adjacent, below or above the join button. If you would only just press the button, you could join and be a member on Cannon 42 TV. So guys, thank you very much for that. Let me go through this very, very quickly now. Santiago says, let's get Alex to 10K. No, let's get us. Us is not only me. Let's get all of us to 10,000 subscribers, people. Thank you very much for that. Trust the process. Willian, Bellerin and xhaka will be playing next week. The assembled, I know. As days follows nights, I thought, you know what? I've been talking for the longest time about these players there, but it's not going to make any difference. I'm sure come the North London derby, these players were going to play, and what happens? He drops Suarez, yeah. He drops El Neni, and he plays these players there. Where was Willock? Where was Willock? Oh goodness, assembled. Don't remind us. And my moderator is reminding everyone who's watching now, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. Please, thank you very much. Why is Oneni and Ainsley Maitland on the bench? I've got no idea. No idea at all. XD? What's that? Oli Doggy, what does that mean? What does that mean? What are you talking about? Danny says, Alex, no need to hear any words now. Painful. Why Saka and Bellerin? Oh, Xhaka, beg your pardon. Xhaka and Bellerin play in this match. Spurs manager is much better than the whole team. Arsenal. 2 players destroyed Arsenal. And they took, because they were half a chance. That I tell you what, Son had so much to do, but he was aided and assisted by the players backing off and backing off and backing off. Kane's goal was half a chance. Period. But you want your top line players to take half the chance. Auba had at least 3 chances that he didn't take. What is your starting 11? What is or what was my starting 11? I said I wanted to play a back 4. My back 4 was slightly different compared to Arteta's. I wanted Tierney left back, right back. I wanted Suarez. I wanted Gabriel and Holding Pierre in as CBs. I also said I wanted if Partey was going to play, I wanted Partey, Willock, and El Neni. I didn't want Ceballos to play because he's been off form for the longest period of time. Then I wanted Reece Nelson, Xhaka. I didn't want Laka to play. I wanted Auba to play or start in the central attacking role. Stroke Bellingham. That was going to be my starting 11. That was my 11. I wish you were our manager. No, I know you're only joking. Fitzham, I tell you what, if I was the manager, no players would want to play for me because I would have gotten rid of all of them. I would have been like Alex Stroke, George Graham. I would have come in there, I would have made notes. Right, yeah, you were disrespectful to the previous manager. Yeah, right. You didn't turn up for the final. You put that on social media, right? Yeah. I would have gotten rid of a lot of these players, or they'd be like, "Hey, you know what? Alex is the manager now. Yeah, get me out of here, man. I don't fancy this." I would have gotten rid of so many of these players, but that's just me. That is just me. Mikel Arteta, he's too friendly with these players, man. You can't afford to be, friendly with these players. They are the players. You are the manager. Make the line very, very clear. Boom. Period. I would have gotten rid of a lot of these players. Sorry, Abraham says that Arsenal not broken. Arsenal not broken. Okay. At our worst, we were beaten 8-2, 7-1. We played well. Spurs scored 2 goals. Got them the 3 points. We lacked that. But I've said the players just didn't look up. They didn't look as if they were ready or they wanted to play in a North London derby. Period. Check the merchandise, people, and make a purchase if you would like to, if you are able to, please. Just be a second, my people. Okay, sorry about that, people. What's this? Okay, just getting some notifications there from the WhatsApp group there. Yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe. Also, if you want to purchase some merchandise, the link is in the box below. We're accepting donations as little as £1. If you press the super chat button, there are different ways where you can support Canon 40 TV. I also almost said Arsenal. I thought it's J64. Good evening, Alex and team. It's not a good evening. Olympiacos. He's doing the best he can. He lacks strength and character. He's actually technically inept, and experience doesn't cover those characteristics. Not the one that we want. Thank you goodness for choosing to spend your time here with us at Canon 40 TV. Santiago says, Arsenal are getting bullied, Alex. Not good. It should be the other way around. Whether we're playing at home or away, we're getting bullied. The Emirates is like a second home for a lot of these teams now. They think, yeah, the Emirates, we beat Arsenal, but Arsenal don't turn up. Period. Certainly good as only 10 likes. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. Fit some sort. Will you bring back? No, I wouldn't. I would not. We can't afford to have luxury players, unfortunately. Pretty sure Mickey Mouse will do better. As we discussed, this is just bad managerial decisions after bad managerial decisions. Not in a good place at all. It's just not good enough, man. Good show, Alex. I hope to see you to see some changes soon. Yeah, we will. There will be some changes. That was Spurs versus Man City. Two now 2 shots, 2 goals. Also played well, but just weren't clinical enough. Luck of the bounce of the ball once again didn't do us a favour. It's all on Arteta. It's all on Arteta. Daniel, good evening. Daniel Constant. That's a wicked name. Daniel Constant. Wow. You know the part of every teen movie when a minor character realizes they're no longer part of the cool clique. That's going to be Arsenal when the Europa Super League finally drops. Oh my goodness. Woo. How bad is their Partey injury? I've no idea. Once I'm off this, I might do a post and say this is the update I have in regards to Thomas Partey. Actually, let me just actually ask these people. Ask them if they know anything of Thomas Partey. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens here. Michael Wells says Arteta out, Allegri in. He's looking for a job in the Prem. No brainer. No brainer for you. Oh, have I reached the end? No, I haven't, have I? I've reached the end. Yes. Monty, I've reached the end of the live chat. God, dairy me. Yeah, that's the end. So I think I'm going to call it quits, people. I'll call it quits. Yeah, just under 46 minutes been going now. Not good, was it? Actually, that sounds like a question. It wasn't good, was it? Yeah, not good at all. And again, Arteta, these players, they're showing you their worth, and you're not believing them. When are you going to wake up and smell the coffee, man? You've got to. You're putting pressure on yourself now. Yeah, and that's what you want. I said, if there's half a chance, you want your players to take that half a chance, like them two did. Not good enough. Not good enough. Sorry, what's this? Right, yeah, actually, it's a good thing I did go back in. I've got to say, David, whoops, where is he? Daniel Constant has pledged $2. Daniel, thank you so very much for that. That will go towards. I need to buy a new camera. I've been saying it for the longest time. I'm trying to do like the 2 camera angles, but it's not working. It's down to the quality of the cameras there. So that will go towards that. Thank you very much. You enjoyed the channel, mate. Listen, make sure you subscribe. You got to subscribe, Daniel. But I do appreciate the $2 donation there. Thank you so very much. I guess I better just. Do you have a question for me, Daniel, that you'd like me to answer before I head off this one? So come with a question. I won't go until you come back unless you've already logged off, but come back with a question because you've paid that $2 there. I'll go through the last few live chats here. Why was Partey on the pitch? It was obvious he wasn't match fit. Bad decision after bad decision. It's just not good, is it? Arta will come good. Trust the process. Okay. Thank you for the donation. Success. Gonga says Arteta out. Hey, long time, brother, man. Long time. I hope you're well. Thomas Partey, are you up for a fight? Well, no. Martin Hawkins, that's a good one. Thomas Partey, are you up for the fight? Well, no, actually, no. I'm injured. No, but we need you. Well, I might just pay for like 40 odd minutes. Right, I think. Oh, okay. So let me go to Daniel. Daniel says, "I'm torn that I feel the board need to see smoke before they believe there is fire." Do you know when they'll believe it? When the Emirates burns down. That's when they'll believe it. Oh, what happened to the Emirates? Well, we've been telling you for the longest period of time. There's a fire. There's a fire. And you didn't believe us. But yeah, I think things have to get a lot worse before they can get better. And it might be, I mean, I'm hoping it's not going to happen, but it might be that a relegation might be, the watershed moment for Arsenal Football Club. But let's see. Arsenal have broken me. Nah, man, don't listen. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. There are more important things in life than watching a football match. Job, family, and health. These things are just for starters. It's just football. I always say that back in the day, and we're going to be talking about this on Easy Talk on Friday. Back in the day, football was just seen as a way of entertainment, stroke escapism from the 9 to 5 drudgery of working from Monday to Friday. And then, Saturday morning, you get ready. You think, oh, yeah, I'm going to watch my team play. It doesn't matter whether it's Arsenal, Spurs. You got that feeling on Saturday morning. That's what football's supposed to be like. But, football's gone global. It's big business. We're falling for it because they come out with the third and fourth kits. And little Johnny will say, Daddy, I want the third or fourth kit. And what's Daddy going to do? Daddy's going to go and buy it. So come on, behave yourself, okay? There are more important things in life than just watching Arsenal, okay? You will see me, I might rant, but I try and keep things kind of lighthearted because there are more important things in life than watching Arsenal play, man. Yeah? And the result. So don't come up with that Arsenal, has broken me. No. Come on, behave yourself. Yeah, you're right. I'm afraid. Don't be afraid. Be very afraid. Arteta just said in his interview that the team had done what he asked. I need to see the post-game interview. Zeng says, trust the process. Why is it so difficult for Kroenke to sell this club to someone who says about running? Well, we've got to wait until next year, which is just around the corner. Yeah, Aliko Dangote has said, by the way, he's the richest African man, a billionaire. He said that he's got other projects that he wants to focus on, but it will come for Arsenal in 2021. So next year can't come soon enough. It's time. It's time. It's like the changing of the guard. I can feel it in my bones. Literally, it's now time for Arsenal to have a new owner. No owner can stay at Arsenal forever, but I think KSC's time is now over now. Whether it'll make any difference, we'll have to wait and see. Arsenal Football Club, the name is way bigger than we are currently. Yes, it is. Right, so now, guys, I'm going to say I am done. I'm finished. I'm finished with this post-game reaction. Spurs to Arsenal now. My prediction was actually 3-1 to Spurs. Yeah, because I could feel in my bones that it was going to be a defeat for Arsenal. Piles more pressure on Mikel Arteta. Again, not that I'm saying I'm Arteta out. No, I'm not. I'm Arteta in, like I was Unai Emery in. He's learning on the job. That's not down to me. That's down to the board. They employed him. We've got to support the club, period. But this one does land on his doorstep again, unfortunately. The players playing the same players who have been letting him down. The same players. Anyway, guys, listen, make sure you subscribe to Cannon 4 TV. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here on this channel. I'll be back tomorrow giving you more live news. I'll be back also with James Rowe in for the evening segment. We're going to be talking again, reviewing the game, this game, and also talking about some up-and-coming Europa League action as well. So join me then. Again, make sure you subscribe to Cannon 4 TV. Be part of the community as well. And if by chance you've been wondering who or what you've been listening to, well, you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.